And in fact, in reality, it is still foreign aid, but it's just changed name just because it sounds nicer as far as the public's concerned, as far as the mainstream media is concerned.
Makes it
Like,
look.
I think it's beneficial to have a large population, but your infrastructure has to be able to maintain it. If you increase your population faster than you can increase your infrastructure, you're definitely going to go downhill. Look at what South Africa did, right? The government brought in like millions of people from North Africa because they wanted to win an election. They just bust them all in, and now the power grid can't keep up with the demand, and there's like blackouts for half the day. That's the kind of shit that can happen if you just like increase your population too quick. But there's definitely a benefit of economies of scale if people work together and actually work at the country and like integrate into the society. But if you have a whole bunch of foreigners coming in that don't give a fuck about your philosophy or your culture, you just end up watering down all the good aspects of your country that the people like, you know?
Well, the thing is I don't see freaking here in the United States where our culture, if we have any, is freaking being influenced by immigrants. As a matter of fact, it's bringing to freaking, like our country is actually freaking getting better culture because we have Mexicans here. They make some of the best freaking food. They bring a lot of traditions. I don't
disagree with that.
Things of that nature. Where
again, it's all a bit integration. One thing that's been pushed on European countries is the idea of multiculturalism, and again, this is another Blairite idea. That means going to be reappearing many times in this discussion. But multiculturalism is. I've got nothing about a multiracial society. But I've got a problem about multiculturalism in this respect, because you can create ghettoization. You can create a lack of integration.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that in India too, you also have to bring up the fact that a lot of the freaking ghettos and stuff that was formed in India specifically was a direct result of freaking what's his face, Rockefeller.
Actually, I disagree, because a lot of India
JB Morgan
ghettoization is really down to their sort of class system or caste system, which has been around for hundreds of thousands of over 2,000 years now.
Morgans too are pushing frickin' for industrialization as well as frickin' vaccination laws.
I'm not sure I'm looking at. Please explain.
His name is Sri Thanadar. Sri Thanadar. He's a congressman.
Yeah, and
Democratic congressman.
He says that we need to impeach Donald Trump.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, if you let immigrants come in large numbers, they'll eventually get into politics, and if they end up with a majority in the population, they will dictate what goes on in your country.
Well, see,
or subvert your current government when they're not even in power. Like,
let me put it this way. So you as an Australian understand, okay, this is something that is coming from an white American citizen. Donald Trump is teetering on the frickin' borderline between frickin' yes, he should be impeached, or no, he shouldn't. It all depends on how frickin' the rest of this, because the shit he's doing is fucking crazy, okay? Now, the Doge stuff is really good. He is actually doing something that needs to be done in that aspect.
Are you saying the stuff that the Democrats did wasn't crazy? Like, the amount of scandals that they went through was you can't even count.
He has literally crossed the line into fucking insanity. At least with Biden and them, they fucking did it behind closed doors and nobody fucking knew about it. This shit that he's doing
I would argue that's not better. That's not bad. It still came out, though. It still came out.
maybe, but fucking it was at least that. Donald Trump is openly and blatantly doing this shit in people's faces.
Well, he kind of ran on this stuff, man. That's why people elected him.
Okay, and the stuff that he's doing is fucking crazy, dude. Okay,
Well,
so
I do agree with that. But,
there is a chance that freaking he will either be fucking killed or he will be impeached. Just understand
that's
that
definitely a big risk.
he is right there on the because me for one, I voted for Trump. Okay, I did vote. Okay. The thing is fucking what he said he was going to do and what he's doing now isn't fucking happening. Okay. I just told you guys
What, for example? Give me an example.
Fucking this immigration shit, fucking creating freaking
on the day he got shot in the ear, he actually talked about immigration. That's when he got shot.
Creating concentration camps. Okay, that's what this shit is. You can fucking call it whatever the hell you want. Say what
it's not concentration camps. Jesus.
It'll be soon.
Yeah, no. You've been to it many times now, and you are.
I'm telling you right now, dude.
Disingenuous. You're being extremely disingenuous, sir.
I guarantee you, fucking.
Just watching mainstream media.
This negotiation with El Salvador too. What the fuck is that shit about? All of a sudden, it's okay to fucking send people to fucking El Salvador from
that's where they came from, dude.
No,
he's sending them back to their country.
He's even talking about sending United States citizens to fucking El Salvador if he can find a loophole.
But as we all know,
that didn't happen though.
Many times now, Trump says a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of it is like showmanship.
It's like a lot of politicians. Just because you see air flowing through their orifice, it doesn't mean that the air is good air. Or the air makes
no need to get sexual about it, Mark.
Yeah, no. He starts talking about orifices and shit.
But like Trump does, like he makes them like grandiose statements often, and it's more like a poker player does. I think like he does bluffs to like
I don't think
rein people in and stuff.
In this case,
besides that, what does concern me about Trump is some of his policies are good in the moment, but later on can turn into a totalitarian situation, you know, where he is actually grabbing power that he shouldn't, but he's doing it in a time where it is kind of needed. But if the next administration comes in and they choose to abuse that power now, that's going to be a real problem. Yeah, that's what I foresee.
As an American citizen, I don't give a fuck about immigration laws. What I want him to do is fucking take care of the people. I told you too about my fucking ex-girlfriend who ended up dying on the 15th. There's a good chance that that woman died because of drug addiction or fucking mental illness that fucking caused her to commit suicide because fucking she freaking actually got put through freaking the system where she had a chance to fucking get help supposedly from the government, and they didn't give her shit for fucking help. They made her situation worse. Okay, you get fucking jackoffs like fucking Donald Trump coming into the fucking government saying they're gonna fucking help, and you know what? To this day, since fucking George Bush Senior or Junior came into office, there has been no fucking help when it comes to mental illness. They actually took away the 3% taxes that were being applied for mental illnesses and rehabilitation. Okay? From that day all the way up to now, they have never fucking applied any fucking government money towards mental health or fucking drug addiction. And they told about it. They told about it. They come in here, they start talking about opioids and fucking all this shit, and they don't do a damn thing, dude. To this day,
they did. Trump actually like like penalized China significantly for bringing in precursors of fentanyl. So he's doing stuff about that. But the problem is, I've been through the medical system. Like I studied medicine.
Where's the money?
And,
where's the money at going towards mental health and
the
fucking?
thing is, money is not going to help, man, because the framework is incorrect. Like we're the pharmaceutical industry has basically dominated the mental health space for like decades, and they think that mental health can be cured with drugs when it actually makes it worse. So like like if you throw more money at it right now, it will just buy more drugs for people.
No, dude.
And it's not necessarily good, you know. So like the whole paradigm needs to shift.
Our rehabilitation system isn't set up like that. Okay, fucking that we don't have a rehabilitation system that says fucking let's put them on opium and clean them up that way. I'm talking about cleaning people up.
SSRIs, man, antipsychotics, SSRIs. That's what they put depressed people on these days.
Okay, now when it comes to mental health, fucking there's issues there. Okay, people are fucking dying, dude, because of this shit. Okay, now. This is an issue that freaking should have been taken care of a long time ago, but instead of fucking putting money into those programs, which freaking you're saying that there's a justifiable reason for not doing, that's not That's not happening.
I'm saying they should. Like, I don't know what RFK is doing in that, but I'm just saying instead of putting it towards pharmaceuticals, we should definitely look at prevention. We should look at education. We should look at some kind of community support structures, stuff like that can deal with the root causes rather than putting a Band-Aid on it with drugs or whatever.
Well, they would rather run over here and take care of those fucking dirty fucking immigrants from other countries rather than taking care of fucking the mental illness going on in our country and the fucking drug addiction, which they fucking stood on when they were running for fucking office. And they didn't do a damn thing when they got into fucking office. Oh yeah,
well, at least you got RFK on your side, man. That's a start. That's better than anyone else really at this stage.
Get off their asses and fucking start focusing on the American fucking people and stop fucking worrying about them damn Mexicans and fucking South Americans. That's what fucking I'm talking about, dude.
But it's not like RFK goes away from his job to go look at the border. Everyone's got their own job to do, and I would say he is making some headway there. He has been somewhat compromised, I think, on some issues, but he's been banning like chemicals from the foods, and like they're bringing out the anti-vaccine like COVID vaccine stuff now, and I don't know what specifically he's done on mental health, but in the past he has said antidepressants are dangerous, and so he does take an interest in mental health at least. I don't know what exactly.
Remember, this is still early days. Isn't today, or maybe 2 days ago, Trump's 100th day anniversary. It's
coming up, I believe. I believe it is coming up.
Yeah, so it's still early days during this government. You can't expect things to happen immediately, just overnight. Politics doesn't work like that.
Well, I know.
Society doesn't work like that.
I know that, but all I'm saying is fucking in the first 100 days, fucking he hasn't shown shit when it comes to the fucking American people, the ones that voted in office. Okay, now he might be fucking subservient to these fucking extremist, radical motherfuckers who are out there who are nothing but National Socialists, which is code word for fucking Nazis, so everybody knows.
Oh,
so you're using that terminology now.
That's what they are.
So you've
no one has ever said they're
terminology.
National Socialists.
You're changing your terminology because you were using National Socialism as somebody who just wants to, who believes in sort of their own borders before, and then you're changing the sort of form of National Socialism to the sort of NDSAP concept.